We have a brand new update with the Iron Warrior animation from Games Workshop, and there has been some big changes. So let's jump in and let's get talking. So the first big thing is that the name has changed from Codex, because that's what it originally was when they started their stuff on YouTube, and it's now called Iron Within. So this animation is officially called Iron Within, and the opening paragraph states, Iron Within focuses on an embattled pair of Astra Militarium troopers engaged in a desperate defense of an isolated Imperial world. Throughout the series, our protagonists will not only fight for survival, but they'll also become confronted with choices that have profound consequences for the entire planet. Now, from that paragraph alone, there is a lot of changes to this project. Now, if you cast your mind back to when this wasn't linked to Games Workshop and it was called Codex, I did a reaction to this because they put out a trailer on their YouTube channel. Now, I got to sit down with the people who were working on this behind the scenes and ask them a couple of questions, to explain it, to get more people hyped about the project that they were making. And they were telling me that Codex was going to follow a squad of Iron Warriors as they fought through the Crusade, eventually getting to the Horus Heresy, and all the difficult choices that had to be made since the Iron Warriors chose War Master Horus instead of the Emperor, and we would get to see that on the screen. That is not the case anymore. This is a 40k animation instead of a 30k animation. Now, the main talk of this article really focuses on the design of this animation, the quality of it, should I say, and I have to agree, it looks absolutely fantastic. The screenshot that's in the background now of the guard faces, it looks absolutely top tier, top quality, on par with Astartes. I know we like to compare everything to Astartes, we really shouldn't, but yes, this is probably one of the best quality animations that we've seen so far coming from these developers, and Games Workshop are part of this new animation thing now. Now, when it comes to the Iron Warriors within this animation, they are confirmed as the enemy. They are no longer the good guys, and when I say the good guys is because, as I stated in Codex, they were in the Great Crusade, they were fighting for the Emperor, and we don't really know what happened. Were the squad going to choose to fight for the Emperor still? We never got to that point, because that story is now in the bin. So it says here, and you can see with the little, I say little, the awesome render in the background of the Iron Warrior, the Mark III iron armor, lots of spikes, chains, grisly trophies, plus of course those all-important warning chevrons. Yep, that's an Iron Warrior, looking terrifying as you expect from a 10,000-year-old killing machine. What brings him to the world that is Phyrexia and Borax are defending. Phyrexia and Borax are like the guards people who are going to be in this animation. We'll have to wait and find out and see him in action using this antique bolter. And again, they've put the bolter in the article, and you can see like the nice rendered bolter there for you to gaze at. From what I can see from the renders, again, it does look absolutely fantastic, but I think the story change is a big miss. Me, as an Imperial Fist, I do not get along with the Iron Warriors. I think we all know this now, we all have a laugh about it, but I was really interested to see the Iron Warriors' point of view during the Great Crusade. We all know that the Iron Warriors weren't given the best tasks throughout the Great Crusade. They were always given like the crappiest kind of assignments. They never really got given the honor that they deserved, and that was really one of the main reasons for them betraying the Emperor and the Imperial truth and everything like that, and siding with Horus. So I was looking forward to see that this group of Iron Warriors who are fighting for the Emperor eventually turn, or not turn. We actually don't know. Maybe some of them would have stayed loyal to the Emperor, and there could have been like a little mini fight between this squad of guys who were, we've been following. But now it's just set in 40k, and it's just kind of like another 40k story where you have evil, or should I say Chaos Space Marines versus the Imperium Guard, normal Space Marines and stuff like that. But I'm still looking forward to it. I'm not going to knock it on the head and I'm not watching this now, how dare they? No, of course I'm going to be, loving everything that comes out with the animation stuff. I'm a huge fan of animations. I'm going to sit down and hopefully now I can enjoy myself as I see Iron Warriors getting absolutely wiped out by the Imperial Guard. It's going to be a fantastic experience. Now, one more thing before we close the video, because I always get asked this, there is no mention on how are they going to broadcast this. I've heard nothing. I really wish Games Workshop would maybe do a separate article very, very soon about this. I would love to know how they plan to do it. Is it going to be their own streaming service? Are we have to going to like buy each episode separately on their website? How are they going to do it? This is one of the main questions now the community is asking in terms of the animation. They are announcing a fair share of animations, so we're all wondering, how are we going to watch them? So please, Games Workshop, if you ever watch this, I don't know, or the feedback you get from people, please do an article about that, like how you plan to show us all this awesome stuff. Alright, Chaperoonios, that is me done for another video. Thank you for coming, thank you for watching as always. If you've got any thoughts, feedback, anything like that, post it down below and we can have a nice little talk about it down there. See you now, have a great day, and bye-bye.